Our senses are like 5 engines running nonstop to absorb information from the world around us and help us make meaning from it. 5 senses, you all know what they are. But here we are in the 21st century, and we as journalists and storytellers are still only appealing to 2 of them, sight and sound. Our colleagues in television get to use both of these at the same time, but if you're a lowly print reporter like me, you just get one. That's sight. And for radio people, it's just sound. One lousy sense to tell a story, we can do better than that. And we're going to. We are going to add a 3rd dimension to journalism, a 3rd sense. We're going to allow our readers to fire up billions of neurons that they've never used to read the news. We're going to allow people to touch our stories. Now, to do that, we're going to have to take a page from the $70 billion video game industry, where game designers have gotten so good at conjuring any fantasy world that they can imagine and designing the way it works. So that can be allowing you to control Spider-Man as he runs around and battles mutants and saves damsels. Or it can be one of history's great generals fighting wars. We can use the same approach, the same technology to recreate reality. We can bring our readers to places that journalists cannot go, to the surface of another planet, to the bottom of the ocean, inside the human body, or inside a human cell, inside a cell nucleus. Touchable technology is going to allow our readers to move through these realities with their hands. So the example that I have here is a touchable story that would go inside a news iPad app. It's about fracking. You'll be able to zoom in on the different equipment, to plot the path of the drill down into the rock and watch the drill follow the path that you just plotted. You'll be able to set off underground charges to prepare the deep well for the fracking process and learn about the different kinds of chemicals involved in fracking and some of the environmental and health concerns that come along with them. There goes the hydraulic fracturing fluid down into the well. So this example that you see here is an early one, and me and a couple of people did this in a little less than a month for a few $1,000s. But you can imagine that as we build these teams and develop these processes, we'll be able to do this better, faster, and cheaper. I see a time not far off when news organizations are going to be able to put these graphics together in days or even in a matter of hours. I'm excited enough about this concept that I actually started a company called Lighthouse. But I believe that everybody in media should acquaint themselves with these kinds of graphics. So if anybody has any questions, get in touch with me, and I'm happy to share with you what I've learned. So thanks a lot for drilling into the world of interactive 3D graphics with me, and I hope to touch your story next.